That's my pet peeve. I just woke up, then I broke my left knee. My said I'm a dog, so I broke off my leash. I just can't help. I was running from my problems, found. I put wheels on my butt, too much swag and you can't touch.
Hola amigos y amigas, ¿cómo están? Yo soy Psycho y les traigo un nuevo video de NBA2K21. Vamos a jugar un partido, no sé quién gana nuestros dos. Pero vamos a jugar.
While it's moving, where's my brain? I didn't lose it, I didn't lost it, I didn't crash the coupe in Austin. I just seen a pink dog while it's swimming. I just grabbed my toothbrush and them brushes cost tough. My sneakers cost too much, and my flow too hard to touch. I just lost my left arm and my right hand joint. Hey, where you going? Cause that's the wrong way to the club. Up, down, left, right. How I get in this club? I put wheels on my butt, too much swag and you can't touch. What we hate up that fuss. Now go, 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 go,
con esto a ver qué tal pasa. Güey. Vamos. Jugar un partido, todo sale mucho. Gente que no me va a hacerlo. Bueno, que me atrasé en el video, así que bueno, vamos a ver qué pasa. Vamos a ver directo de. A cambiar el uniforme.
Going on my life is so insane since I got big ladies in my face like why the y'all in my business. That's a switch. Bro, this ice run through my veins, I never miss. Going on my life is so insane since I got big ladies in my face like why the y'all in my business. My quota is
¿Qué pasó? No es la seda. Qué buena pesa.
Hey, do what you wanna, I shoot for the comments and hope that the money I stack is accumulating. Don't say about the moves I'm making, ducking sauces and something I feel in my body, so I handle problems, can't lose my patience. If I do, I turn Eddie Guerrero. Most you this popular pew, you come through just to leave that little stitch in your face, and we try to steady improve. Eddie, we trickle that ready, my execution got an effortless view. Step through hezzy, my step back is deadly, I let off and they press on my groove. Keep that pressure away, I'm not folding. Ain't no weather gon' step in my chest for the cheddar if that's what it take to be golden. Make or break cause the money expose them. Keep them funny and back with the high Davis and they probably get cozy. Keep them dummy away from my packers, I hate when they LA, they know me. Keep the money hungry, that bakers, everybody LA my broski. Everyone LA they broski. Keep it calm, gotta watch my hands cause snakes won't slither around my palms. I can't trust nobody who done ever did me wrong. Gotta cut the ties, can't bring them long no more. Keep it calm, gotta watch my hands cause snakes won't slither around my palms. I can't trust nobody who done ever did me wrong. Gotta cut the ties, can't bring them long.
Vamos a ver qué de estas configuraciones. Límite 99 máximo. Como local, como rival. Buena. Vamos a ver qué pasa. Vamos, equipo, vamos. Tiene buenos porcentajes, así que va a ser una tremenda paliza la que me va a dar. Lo estoy presentando, venga, vamos.
We've got NBA basketball in store for you. We're live at the AT&T Center in San Antonio, Texas, the home of the Spurs, live on 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us as we get set to bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brent Berry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. What you love about Crowder, he gives you a little bit of everything at both ends.
I mean, defensively, he'll take on anybody. He's smart, draws a lot of charges. Offensively, he can stretch the floor, and he'll make the extra pass. He's also an opportunistic rebounder.
And it's Johnson penetrating.
Chinga
For
madre.
three,
Venga, venga.
Murray. Phoenix grabs the miss. Here's Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Chris Paul came into the league playing unselfish, continues to do so. What a dime.
Back to Murray. Lays it up off the glass.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
Booker looking around. Paul outside. And taken away by Johnson. And here comes White, leading the fast break. Crowder with the steal. A finish. Here's Booker. And Paul stays with it.
The competitiveness of this game lifting, and so Chris Paul is going to get to that standard. He enjoys being aggressive on the offensive glass.
And Pirtle sends it back. Good ball movement here by the Suns. No good from Booker.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And DeRozan throws it down.
And he just glides to the hoop on his drives. DeRozan's got plenty of force to his game. Don't get me wrong, but he makes everything look so effortless.
Right side Crowder.
Bueno,
Here's
me
Ayton.
despegué, ahora sí.
Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
You know, if Ayton continues to play with that kind of effort, possession by possession, he's a real tough cover.
Now here's Pirtle. And here is Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. Pirtle with the ball. Bridges covering. And now the Suns a fast break. Paul with the ball.
Venga.
And Ayton throws it down.
Just great hands for Ayton to time that one.
Suns leading by 4. Got a piece of it. And stolen by White. In transition, here come the Spurs. Pirtle's shot is off.
Venga, venga.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And it goes down 2
Me
points.
está alejando, amigos, se me está alejando.
Fred,
Venga,
who are your
vamos.
favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Boy, that's a tough
Ahorita.
one. You know,
Unas cachitas de
you
guajoloteras.
gotta like the guys that
Mis compas.
have changed the game in some regards,
Aquí
right?
nosotros no
Steph,
aprendido.
KD, and Giannis. Those are 3 guys that are just doing things that
Tener el micrófono
don't
prendido,
seem
pero bueno.
normal.
True.
Then others who remind you
Vamos,
of
vamos.
past greatness. You know, Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with Hakeem. And those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I could watch him play basketball every day. You know, to do what he's done at this stage of his career,
Venga.
I just think it's
Ew.
incredible.
Vamos,
I
San
think our
Antonio.
game is in great shape.
Agree on all
Está en
counts.
apoyo.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for
Ganando
the
por
tip.
6.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
Ahí está.
How about Booker
Remontamos,
getting up?
remontamos, creo que está falta. Varios
that one's good by Gay.
cuartos, falta va empezando.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Pass to Johnson. For the 3. Here's Ayton.
Qué bueno que no
And
fue
that'll be
Owen.
2 free throws coming up. Officials
Si
on the
no hubiera
call
sido
with the
malo.
foul.
Venga, venga. Oh.
Good idea to make Ayton earn it at the line because he's a menace in the
No.
paint. Don't let him get that shot off.
Uf, esto se va a tirar. Me está alejando, se me
Well,
está
DeAndre
alejando.
Ayton is a walking double-double. This guy has a huge physical advantage on the nights that he's playing
Bueno,
other
bueno.
bigs, whether that's by his size or his ability to run the floor. And if he comes out with an aggressive mentality, he could really punish some teams throughout the course of a regular season.
Johnson in the corner. Clock at 4. Here's Booker. Misses off the right iron.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Mills looking it over. The 3. The shot off that time.
Salió como esperaba, pero bueno.
And so it's the
Ahí
Phoenix
vamos, ahí
Suns
vamos.
with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We come back right after this.
Como
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now.
ya quedó.
And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
Venga, sí, ya.
I
Pues
mean, the
me impresión
rebounding
cómoda, me
was the
puse.
difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
¿Qué pedo? Venga. Vamos haciendo cambios. No sé si me está quitando la voz. Hoy se aburrió. Vamos ganando, pero bueno. Nosotros, máximo esfuerzo, a tope. Sin miedo al éxito, hermanos. Sin miedo al éxito. No sé qué está haciendo. No sé qué está haciendo. Venga, vamos todos juntos.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
The shot by Sharch, no good. Pass to Walker. Excellent D there by Johnson. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Phoenix. Yep, it counts. Booker's got the lead up to 8 now for Phoenix.
Booker, no fear at going to the basket. He's got the size as a 2-guard to do that.
The 3 from Mills. Spurs working the ball around now. Pass to Vassell. Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession.
No, ¿qué está
Both
pasando,
teams will
doctor
make
García?
substitutions.
Intensity Center.
Suns leading by 8.
No engañaron más.
Here's Craig. Back to Payne. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Gay. And here are the Spurs. Down low.
No, venga.
Here's Walker.
Vamos a empezar la
And he
primera
lays
de
it straight
la
in.
remontada.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Pass to Johnson. Back to Payne. To the inside.
No,
Johnson can't get it to go. Spurs trail by 6. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Gay with no one around. And the 3 off target. Here's Booker. Releases. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. And that's now 6 points for Devin Booker. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Around the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather taken? Kawhi and PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie.
Wow.
I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know,
That
Kawhi's
is.
got a couple Finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree.
La vieja escuela,
I agree.
hermano. Cambiaron.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Spurs trail by 8. Pass to Pirtle. Back to White. For 3.
No tira.
It's
Otro
hauled
no
in by
tira.
the Suns. Carter with the 3. Rebound by Murray. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Back to Johnson. And it's blocked. And he's able to get it back. 6 to shoot. And taken away by Paul. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. And
Llevan 10 arriba. No. La remontamos.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
El San Antonio.
Suns leading by 8. And they double up Paul. And it's Carter missing.
Well, he wants that one over again. I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
El MMA.
Paul outside. Here's the 3. And Pirtle pulls it down. To the paint. Here's Murray. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
¿Cómo la pude fallar?
Probably a little draft
¿Cómo
in the
pude fallar
arena
eso? Dios mío.
tonight. He's the
¿Por qué?
last guy you expect to
Venga.
miss the mark
No lo sé.
by that much.
Absolutely. Now here's Paul. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by DeRozan.
Acá en el
You
balón para
love
ellos.
the pressure he's putting on
No
them.
manera.
Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Spurs trail by 7. Here's Murray.
Venga,
He
venga.
drops in the layup off the glass.
Viene la remontada. Se viene.
Murray's
Venga,
got
manos.
7
¿Dónde
points.
se ve sus ánimos?
They are just killing them on the interior.
Pass to Paul. Back to Booker.
Este frentón tiene que tirar chida.
1:03 left to play in the first half. Clock at 6. Paul for 3. It's White on the wing. Back to Johnson. Spurs working the ball around
Oh,
now.
espérate.
And you
Espérate,
watch
hermano,
DeRozan
espérate.
play, he still has that explosiveness. Great first step out of the
Y
triple
listo,
threat
me quedé como que tira
position.
chido.
Can switch directions on the go. Is still a handful to
Vamos a tirar una de
slow
3 con
on
la.
the perimeter.
En los próximos 10. Ahora.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Spurs trail by 3.
La conexión.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns.
La conexión estaba bien.
They've led by as much as 10. Paul goes in from outside the arc.
Ah, qué gracias.
Good. And a nice assist from Booker. He's got 5.
Well, second nature for Chris Paul to get shots up off the bounce. Love the form there.
Pass to Johnson. And it's blocked. Booker, right side. Good on the shot. And now an 8-point Suns lead.
And Devin Booker showing a nice touch around the rim.
Venga.
Really crisp,
Venga.
intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And so it's Phoenix with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter.
Vámonos, parejos,
They dictated the pace,
Venga.
pushed the ball at every chance,
¿Dónde están
and it's
esos
paying
likes?
off for them. We'll
¿Dónde está
return
pollo? ¿Dónde
shortly.
está la camiseta, chingado? Eso es un burro, un coyote, que
And
chingado
we're
sea.
halfway through this
Caballo.
one. Plenty of basketball
Es un
left in a game
caballo.
that's been fairly even so far.
Venga, venga, venga.
So it's San Antonio now. They trail by 6. Pass to Pirtle. Now here's Murray. Defended by Paul. Johnson for 3. Phoenix grabs the miss.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
That's a
Qué
2
buena.
from Paul. And he gets the jumper to drop. Paul's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Suns. Here's White. Out to DeRozan. White with it. He's picked up by Paul. Johnson
Toma.
wide open. He fires. Gets to the corner and buries
Se
it.
la regale con el gasto.
Johnson's got his first basket. Pass to Ayton. On the wing, Booker. 8 points for him. Back to Ayton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bridges.
Venga, 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 vamos.
And the layup's good off the glass. And the Suns lead by 8.
Bridges showing off his athleticism. He's able to get in there at full speed and still score.
Uy, casi. Casi, casi.
And Johnson missing again.
And this feels like it's snowballed a little bit
Nada,
on them. The more
nada.
he tries to shoot his way
Como que foul,
out
como
of
que
this
foul.
slump,
Pinche
the
niño,
worse
vete
it
a tu
seems to
casa,
get. They
hermano.
need him to get it together.
Yeah, the
Vete
defender
a tu
all
casa si no te
over.
gusta.
Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue. And quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting. You know, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am I glad I did.
I am glad you did too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the two of us. Went back out on the floor. Doc nudges means that he'll be great in TV someday. We saw it then.
He's
Venga.
a good mind, a man
Venga,
who
venga,
knows
venga.
what he's talking about.
Reduciendo la ventaja.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Inside. Pass to Johnson. Shot on the wing. Double clutches. And no
No
good.
contó, hermano.
But close
No
on that
contó,
one,
ese no
so they'll shoot
contó.
two.
Assertive from Ayton, wanting to score often and then forcing the D right there at his size to foul him.
Boy, that was a momentum killer to start last season, wasn't it, Greg? 25-game suspension for DeAndre Ayton.
And he sprained his ankle in his return game. The Suns at full strength.
Bueno,
able to
full
win some
cuenta.
games. He's obviously a huge part of their future. And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Se les digo,
Absolutely. At least
se les
on
digo,
that
hermanos.
slam, you're right. That's one way to let
Así
a
se
team
juega,
back in
así
the
se
game.
juega, güey.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Back to Ayton. And the
Nada.
call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gay.
2018,
no
the
salta porque
first
como
name
que salta.
called in the draft was one DeAndre Ayton out of Arizona. This guy is going to be around for a long
Se
time.
le fue.
Good on the second free throw.
Sí, le fue el tiro.
Spurs trail by 6. Pass to Pirtle. Here's Vassell.
Cuidado, no te abras tanto, hermano. No te abras tanto.
Throws it down.
And when Pirtle sees one of his guys wide open, he whips it his way. He's all for doing what's best
Buena,
for the
no
team.
abre tanto.
not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Gay right side. And stolen by Booker. Now here's Payne. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Booker left side. Pass to Ayton. Another shot. And Pirtle pulls it down. And the Spurs with possession here. 6-point game. Booker with it. He's picked up by Walker. A nice shot by Booker.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Poke loose. Back to Walker. Pass to Vassell. Looks for Walker. Gets it to him. Beyond the arc. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Johnson, a wide open look. Here's Ayton. It's good. Ayton's got the lead up to 10 now for the Suns.
Well, you bump me and I'm gonna bump you back as Ayton, not afraid to get physical with the defender.
Johnson outside. Here's Payne. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Payne's got his first 2 points.
I just don't think they want him taking that kind of shot again.
Puede ser,
Just laughing, shaking their heads there on the bench.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a 10-point lead, some breathing room heading into the break. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Venga, son 10, no es mucho.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us.
Venga.
Back to Paul. Pass to Booker. And here's Crowder. Now Paul. He's covered by Murray. Just 4 to shoot. 8 feet away. And that one's good. Ayton's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Phoenix. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession.
¿Qué? Ah, chingaderas. No seas el vitrasego. Bendito.
Suns leading by 12.
Venga, vamos.
Booker with it.
Déjame.
Pass to Ayton.
Me está alejando,
Nice assist from Booker. Ayton's got 9 points here in the second half.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Crowder with the steal. Paul outside. In the corner, it's Bridges. The 3. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Pirtle.
Venga. Me está alejando mucho.
Booker, right side. Just 5 to shoot. The rebound by Johnson. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. They trail by 14. Here's DeRozan. The shot comes out. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Ayton wide open. Misses the jumper. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Focus. Just make the simple play.
And he could not get that one to go. And he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Jakob Pirtle.
And Bridges really likes to get to the interior and earn himself some opportunities from the charity stripe.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. DeAndre
Venga,
with a
venga,
strong
no agüite, no
contribution
agüite.
so far in this one.
Todavía quedan
And he has
¿cuánto quedan?
absolutely
3
worn
minutos.
them out in the paint. They need to come up with
Tratar
a
de no.
plan to limit his touches in the interior.
Así es.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Greg Popovich talk to his team. He was not happy with their play. He told them, we're getting outworked out there. Simple as that. We got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if they have enough to get it done.
Young one.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Uf, que se me alejó mucho.
Spurs trailed by 18.
Espérate, tranquilo.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game. Pass to White. Shot to stop the run. And he gets the
Te pegué
bucket.
tanto.
Well, any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Here's Ayton.
Sí, pues, que me
And
está
Ayton throws it down.
haciendo de cuadritos.
Think about the next few years. How much more complete will Ayton get? There's some indicators there.
Pass to Johnson. And another turnover here by San Antonio.
¿No ves que me está empujando, chinga madre? ¿No ves?
Al Paul. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. And that one's good. Ayton.
Sí, güey, ya, con 3:20.
Ayton's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
The big guy going up and trying to rip that rim off.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Suns.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for DeAndre Ayton.
Well, a consistent intensity is what he brought to the floor here. He hit the glass hard, and he came up with a ton of rebounds.
Carter outside. 5 on the clock. Suns moving the ball around. Offline with his 3. Here's Walker. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
Ever evolving as a passer, DeRozan continues to impress with his ability to find his teammates.
Back to Moore. Pass to Kaminsky. Over Jang. Kaminsky misses.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
The rebound by the Spurs. Outside DeRozan. And finished off by DeRozan.
And that's a display of DeRozan's athletic ability, making his presence felt on offense.
So it's the Suns winning easily here.
Buena.
This crowd.
Estuvo buena, estuvo buena. Estuvo buen partido. 2-3. Estuvo buena, estuvo buena. Eso es todo. Vamos a jugar con los Bulls. A ver qué pasa. Se rola, se rola. Siéntela, siéntela, siéntela. Venga, venga. Se gana, me gusta, se gana.
The Chicago Bulls are on the road in this interconference game today. It's the NBA, and it's live right here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by the talented analyst tandem of Greg Anthony and Chris Webber. David Aldridge is on our sideline. And that one drops. Couple terrific centers in tonight's matchup here, Greg. Great pivots, but center matchups are far from traditional, it seems like, these days.
No doubt about it, Kev. Once you get into this now small ball mindset, this positionless game, I mean, you're seeing guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5, because listen, when you're 25 feet from the basket, if I'm 6'2" and you're 7'2", I can still guard you. So because of the spacing now, it allows you the luxury to play smaller.
Doncic outside. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Finney-Smith. Three-pointer. Here's Porzingis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
At 7'3", Porzingis is almost impossible to guard, especially when he's focusing on trying to score.
And both free throws good for Porzingis. Well, coming into the league with immense potential, Porzingis has already fulfilled much of it, already an all-star. But you know, Greg, there are still areas he's working on.
Yeah, he's definitely getting stronger and more physical. You'd like to see him make the next pass a little more often when a teammate has a better shot. But if he can just stay healthy, boy, the sky's the limit on what he can accomplish.
Here's Kleba. And off the glass. That one's good.
One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. White drives in. Outside Williams. 16 feet away. And it's White missing.
I thought that one was going to go down. The mid-range jumpers. Oh, man, that's usually a funny with the deep playing soft like that.
And you can tell that Doncic loves leaking out. They're able to get to the right spot there in transition.
And Doncic with a clear path to the
Como
hoop.
que está pasando el lanza.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
And the Bulls with another miss. And here are the Mavericks now. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. And Kleba slams it
¿Qué me está
in.
haciendo enojar este güey?
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. A guy who just continues to earn more minutes.
Yo que no lo que hace es
Finney
sufrir,
Smith
pero
is
bueno.
tough, and Greg, he
No
is
se lo sufrir.
effective.
He seems to become a better rebounder every year. More efficient. He'll take charges, commits hard fouls. And I don't think we've seen his ceiling. Finney Smith is a guy you can win with.
Markkanen. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And last year, Lauri Markkanen was asked to change his style of play a bit. He did more spot-up shooting for the team.
Yeah, and honestly, in my opinion, GA, it was a waste of what Markkanen can be. I mean, this kid can dunk on you inside, post up, face, get you in the triple threat, shoot the three off the spot up, and more so importantly, maybe even handle the ball. He can make players around him better. He has one of the quickest first steps to take guys off the dribble in the league for his size. I'd like to see him take greater advantage of his skill set. Go get it, young man. Go get it. Levine's so fun to watch on these alley-oops.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
3-on-3 from deep. Shot clock at 6. Rebounded by Vucevic.
He makes a lot more of those than he misses. Not sure what threw him off right there.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great
Ay,
look.
güey, se te acabó la cancha, güey. Dale en la cancha,
And it's
hermano.
going to be
Dale en la
out of bounds.
cancha.
The Bulls will take it. For 3, Levine. They grab their own miss.
No puede.
And it's Vucevic missing.
Credit to D for not giving up on that play. He's a tough cover down low.
Brunson, no good. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. They trail by 1. Levine with it. And it's Richardson picking him up. Here's Redick. And that one goes long.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Yeah, that's not his spot. Plain and simple.
Pale,
Trying to
pale.
force something is rarely a good idea.
Both teams will make substitutions. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first. Doncic comes with a double team. Back to Satoransky. And so the
Bien,
ball's
mío,
out of
mío.
bounds. Powell touched it.
Mío,
left.
hermano mío.
There's 14 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Temple.
No.
And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter.
Vamos bien. Pates, pero bien, venga, venga. Los ponis me
And
van a,
close game underway
no van a
so
perder
far.
contra
We'll
los
see if
toros,
either of
hermano.
these teams can jump out in the
No van
second
a
quarter.
poder.
And let's quickly break down the game we've seen here, guys, from the Mavericks.
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, it's a gambling style that pays off, keeping things in disarray for that offense.
And Doncic throws it down.
And when you want Doncic, he's one of those guys who kind of just slithers around until he finds an opening, and then bam.
Pass to Sadoronsky. 6 to shoot. There's the triple. Mavericks with the rebound. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, the Mavericks have their young star tandem in Luka Doncic and Kristaps Porzingis. KP said, we can be a pretty deadly duo. It's only going to be a matter of time. Once we get that two-man game going, it's going to be hard to stop. Guys, it's already hard to stop. Back to you.
Team on the rise, David. Thank you so much. Here's Valentine. Porzingis with the block.
And with his length, Porzingis can be very disruptive on D. Not easy to get the shot off over that huge frame. Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now, and in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's three guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble, from three, and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those three guys can all hit pull-ups and step-backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the three guys I think that create the most havoc when you start talking about having to guard the three-point line.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
And it was interesting how the Dallas franchise sold its fans on Doncic. Ownership told them, think of a 6'7" Steve Nash. Isn't quite the shooter Steve was, but is only a teenager. Great vision. Boy, he can really pass it. And it turns out Doncic is all of that and more.
Here's Sadoronsky. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And even Nash himself called Doncic a dream prospect.
Yeah, he said Luka was big and mobile enough in the modern game, can guard multiple positions, has a skill set, a winning mentality, and those leadership qualities. Steve Nash sounding like a future GM.
Oh, sí, se vuela.
What intensity, did you see that? Great. Easy to see why Levine won the dunk contest in 2016. I mean, he has endless ups.
Pass to Porzingis. 11 feet out, and he hits it.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
That's tipped. And here we go. The Mavericks in a fast break. Doncic leading the charge. Bulls trail by 7. Now here's Sadoronsky. No good on the 3.
Casi.
There's 1:54 left in the first half. Kleba, no good. And here's the fast break. Sadoronsky gets the bucket.
Man, he's such a capable scorer in transition. I mean, once Sadoronsky gets a step on the D, you got to look out.
Pass to Kleba. Back to Brunson. A three-pointer off the mark. And guys, they look to set it up in the half court.
Well, that's when you got to rely more on your defense and try to get out in the open for it. Oftentimes, you can develop your rhythm offensively when you get easy baskets.
Now White. Kick out to Levine. Plenty of space. They get it back. Outside, White. Here's Tice. Out to White. Shoots over Doncic. Not enough on that one as it misses. To the paint. Here's Richardson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And Greg, Josh Richardson's a terrific ball handler out on the wing who can create for others.
Richardson gets a lot of assists per game at that wing position, not just looking to finish plays, but also to create for others. Very well-rounded threat on the offensive end, and that gives this team another dimension in terms of playmaking.
No one near him. Porzingis with the rebound. Pass break, Dallas. No good on that one. And the Bulls going the other way now. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock.
Venga, buena.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful
Retroceso,
there.
hermano, retroceso.
And here's Levine. Pass to
Come
Vucevic.
on.
And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Capable of doing many things well. Levine has a good sense of when his guys are open.
Richardson outside. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Mavericks lead by 5.
Vamos por
And
5
we'll get
nomás.
going after this from the American Airlines Center. And we've got second
Más son
half action
5,
for
2
you. Thus far,
tres
a
canastas
pretty
y
evenly
ganamos.
contested game.
Nosotros, venga, vamos.
Mavericks leading by 5. Pass to Kleba. Now Hardaway. Here's Finney-Smith. Vucevic with the block.
Well timed by Vucevic. Not a center who piles up blocks, but this
Come
guy
on.
picks his spots. And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, good to hear from you. Now, Zach LaVine has become a star, but he knows there's still work to be done. He said, I'm stepping into a leadership role, asking more of myself and giving more each year. You've got to look at your faults. I have to continue to improve my defense. I want to help us make the playoffs. My next step as a player is winning. Guys, back to you.
Great attitude. David, thank you. Greg, as a point guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon, I mean, I could go on. And you're right, I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers. And, you know, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment, but the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
It was, and we had a lot of personalities, man. It was a different era back then, but I tell you, again, I wouldn't trade that experience for anything.
To Porzingis. Hardaway for 3. 4 on the shot clock. For 3. It's all in by the Bulls.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And the Bulls with another miss.
No, que lo va haciendo mucho.
It's still early, but a 1-for-4 start to the half, that's a bad sign if you ask me. If they've got a can't-miss play, now's the time to break the glass and pull it out.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult.
Chicago calls timeout.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Some bad shot selection as well as some bad luck. I mean, that's not going to help you score points.
Outside Hardaway. Again, the Mavericks score.
You got to love the decision-making from Willie Cauley-Stein. I mean, aware he must keep improving as a passer.
The kick out to Young. Aminu down low. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his first foul. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Valentine wide open. He fires. Here's Temple. Pass to Valentine. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Aminu misses. Here's Finney-Smith. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Denzel Valentine. The Mavericks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Been at the line last season about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And there's 1:45 left in the third quarter of the game.
He's got to get back to playing in control. After 0 turnovers in the first half, he's out there loose with it. And when you think about it, Thaddeus Young, he can be a thorn in the opposition side. He's just a great disruptor on defense. I mean, he has long arms, good timing to get those deflections.
Stolen by Satoransky. Here's Temple. Drops in the layup for 2.
And there's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set, and you can get some easy baskets.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
And with Young, I mean, his game has evolved over the course of his career.
Oh, think about it, GA. When he came into the league, he was an up-and-down tweener. I think what's made him more consistent of a player you can rely on, is his defense has improved, and along with his shooting. Now, he uses different methods, but he still gets it done as a vet.
Back to Cauley-Stein. Just 3 to shoot. The shot's good. Cauley-Stein's got the lead up to 12 now for Dallas. Valentine shot good.
Well, at 6'7", Satoransky is a huge combo guard with the ability to quickly identify wide open teammates.
Now here's Brunson. Here's Cauley-Stein. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. This is his first free throw of the game. All free throws good from Thaddeus Young. Dallas leading by 8. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Out to the right wing. Back to Porzingis. Richardson outside. Belly. And he misses his first shot. Here's Satoransky. Here's Aminu. Pass to Satoransky. Tries again. No good at the rim.
That's a shot they're always happy to get.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're playing up. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And Vucevic has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. White goes in. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Wow, that's some moxie to White's game. I mean, he just exudes some of that it factor. Well, some highs and lows for Kobe White in his rookie season. You can see the upside he possesses, Kevin. White can get hot and fill it up in a hurry.
The drive by Doncic. And a missed layup. Bulls trailed by 5. Nice one there from LaVine. 9 points for Zach LaVine.
But this is the confidence Levine has in himself. I mean, he knows he has the touch to score inside.
And here's Richardson outside. Rebounded by Vucevic.
And with White, how about a 23-point quarter early in his NBA career?
White's numbers were pretty bad overall. But with that huge quarter he had, the streaky shooting, you can see what lies ahead.
The three-pointer is right on target.
Well, this is how Redick has made his living. He's a dead-eye shooter who has a ton of confidence in himself.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Outside for Redick. A nice shot by Melly. And the Mavericks lead by 6.
Oh, man, you better appreciate the unselfishness. When Redick sees an open teammate, as great of a shooter as he is, he's fast at getting him the ball.
Los canastos no se les alcanzamos. Remontamos.
The D had better start buckling down.
Dallas calls timeout. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
Toma. Y falta en cuenta.
Here's Levine. And he goes right over Dwight Powell and slams it down.
Well, Levine's game is defined by energy and aggression. He doesn't back down from any defender.
And when Zach Levine gets hot, he gets scorching hot. It can completely take over a game.
Oh, GA, you know it. And last year, Levine made 13 threes in a single game. That's one off the record set by a splash brother himself, Klay Thompson. Now, when Levine gets going, he can be absolutely unstoppable.
Always a battle when you're up against Vucevic. His soft touch helps him convert inside.
Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Yeah, it's taken on a different feel since the break. You can see how many more hustle plays are being made.
Some nice passing here by Dallas. Pass to Doncic. Here's Finney Smith.
Empezaron los Hawks.
Plays it up and banks it in. And the Mavericks lead by 5.
He'll take advantage of that kind of soft defense every time. Just give him a chance to attack the basket, and he will.
So both teams changing it up here. And Levine, here we go. Out to White. From about 16.
Venga.
At the tip. And it's put back in by Vucevic.
Look at that shot. Vucevic not afraid to carry the weight, so to speak, in a tough situation. The team knows they can rely on him.
And the Mavericks call time here. They lead by 3. 1:56 left in the 4th. Here's Doncic. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And at 7-3, Porzingis could have been just another big, but he defies expectations. He's got such an impressive array of abilities.
Those are big. Turns into a 2-possession game.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. They get it again. Porzingis. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket.
And what a motor. Porzingis is an all-star talent and is also willing to do the dirty work. And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Really unacceptable letting Porzingis get that kind of positioning. Once he's established, it's over.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Oh, great instinct, relentless. Seems like he's getting to every
Nope,
miss.
ya alcanzamos.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great fit.
Williams for three. And it's Finney Smith with the rebound. Porzingis with the ball. Now guarded by Vucevic. Pass to Finney Smith. From deep, Richardson. Out to Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. Richardson with it. From past the arc. Now Porzingis. Here's Finney Smith. Back to Porzingis. Out to Doncic. Over Williams.
Ya párale.
Doncic outside. So we see the Mavericks get the win.
Bueno,
I want 200 checkers. So if they want to slow our records, they just want to feck us. Take my boys to Mecca. On my blessing. With my dogs.
porque estaba haciendo tiempo.
They try to give me. I bet I get to heaven.
Estuvo reñida esta, pero bueno.
Don't touch your gifted.
Si les gustó, dejen sus likes, suscríbanse. No gané ni una, pero las redes nos faltaron. Espero que les haya gustado. Así
Showing love to the season ticket holders.
We do this for the city, you. The whole city.
I'm still here, looking through the window, watching the days go by, watching the sunrise. Why don't you try?